Hi everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and today I want to show you guys how to make these cute little parchment paper bags. And on my last video, I asked you guys if you'd be interested in seeing how I make them, and I had comments saying that they would be interested, so I decided to go ahead and make this video for you. So if you could please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you guys can see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. Okay. So let's get started here. So what I'm thinking, this is just some stuff I have out to make them with. And we could start off with some parchment paper. Just some whatever you find, just parchment paper. It doesn't have to be expensive or anything like that. Just, this is the base of it all. And some stencils for decorating if you want. This is all optional. Some stamping. Just some fun little scroll stamps. Ink. Dauber. I use the art glitter glue. I really love it. I think it works great on here. So we got that. Now pinking shears. I don't have like fancy craft pinking shears, which I need to invest in. So I had these stupid cheapo paper ones and they do not work well. But if you have the fabric ones, that's great. Those will work great on here. But if you have some of these that do work, more power to you, because they did not work for me. They're just the Fisker paper edge, probably because I think I've had them forever, and they just didn't give a good chop, you know, it just didn't work good. So if you have nice ones, use those for sure. Regular scissors, and what I'm using is this for the edging. It's just a roller rotary cutter. I love it. It works great, cuts great. So this is what I'm going to use. Okay, so let's get started. And I can show you guys some examples. Here's a big, and I coffee dyed, tea dyed. And this is my video when I tea dyed. I keep the parchment paper underneath, and whatever happens after I'm done dyeing my papers and my fabrics and my yarns and everything like that, I keep the parchment paper and I make cute little bags with them. So that's when I asked you guys, I'll put that link down below. That's where I asked you guys if you wanted to see how I make these little bags. So, and also I got a little bonus pocket I want to do with you guys too. And I'll show you guys that one at the end here. But for now, I just got these little ones, did some stamping on them. So you can see it's just cute little, just little bags here. I already have ink all over my hands. I don't know how I did that. It just happens, huh? Okay, and then this one just with some stamping. So it doesn't matter on the sizing. It's just however you want to cut them. I'm not really going into sizing or anything today. Just, you know, just however. I think a lot of them are like 5x7s, and then I'm going to do a big one too to do this one. So just however you guys want to cut it. And then different ways to fold it and some stamping. And this one's a little bit bigger. So yeah, so this is the gist of what they look like. So they're just fun little things to put in to your junk journals or put little treats inside of them, candies and stuff. And just fun little things like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and start here. And what you're going to want to do is first see what side you want the outside to be. So this one's more tea dyed than this side. So I'm going to make that my outside. And what you're going to want to do is fold it. So now you can either do the seam in the middle or over to the side. Doesn't matter to me. I do both. So just however you want to do it. So you just fold it. Just like this. Get a fold. Grab your glue. I'm getting to the end of this. I need to refill my glue. Don't fail me now, art. Okay. And then go ahead and just do a bead. Now, if you're using fabric tack or fabric fix or anything like that, and for some reason I can't find mine. Oh, I think because I refilled my thing. But it, like, you know, fabric fix and stuff, you might want to take your finger and finger smush just to make sure you're not getting it on the inside here. You just want to do a little thing. But with art glitter glue, I notice when I'm doing it, I just go like this. And you could see the line. But then when I rub it, voila, the line goes away. That's why I like using the art glitter glue. You can't see anything. And then when it dries, you really can't. Like I showed you guys on the bags, you can't see the glue through it. So there we go. So there's that part. Oh, darn it. I got excited about the gluing part. Don't glue it yet. Just fold it over. I got too excited about the gluing part. And then fold it up. So don't glue it yet. Just fold it over, fold it up, unfold it. Then we're just going to cut on the lines here, just to take out the bulk. Now, you don't have to do this part. It just takes some of the bulk out of it. And I'm just following the lines here of the fold. So yeah. So don't glue it yet. Do that. Then we're going to glue it. Now we can glue it. I'm just going to do a bead going down. You don't need much. You don't need much. Okay. Now, this is optional too. But I'm going to take my cutter and just do a fancy little trim here. Just on the bottom. And this is also optional. Just, you could do a little snip. A little snip. And then some more glue. Like this. There we go. Like I said, these are just cute and fast and simple. And you got yourselves a bag right there. Now, to do some little fancy stuff on it, you could do a little snip here, a little snip here. And then, now, this is the problem I have with my cutters, and I wish I had scissors for it, is you can fold this part down. This is why I was just folding this part down. But you can cut, just take your scissors and do a fancy cut going along this way. And you don't, like, cut it on the fold, and then you can have it down further. It's just hard for me to do with these scissors. I can't really get it, and it's hard to do with this, but I could try. So, do the back here. This is the easy part. You got your little fancy topper. Now, I don't know. I'll try. Let's see how this works on camera. But with scissors, it's easier. Just cut on the line right there. But let's see. Let's see. Hold on. I might get it. Oh. I did it. Yay. I wasn't sure because I tried doing it before and it just did not work. So you could do that. So you could do a cool cut there and then a cut up here. And voila. You got yourself a bag. Let me look at my bag, make sure. Yeah, I think they all look good. So that's the main structure of them all. It's just you fold it over, fold up the bottom about a ½ inch or so, unfold it all, cut it on the sides for the bulk, cut it on the little lines on the sides, then just structure it together. So that's the basic of it all. And then you can either do it straight across here. You just do it and then just, just cut it straight across with your fancy cut. And then you could do the corners here and then straight across with your fancy cut. And then do some decorating like that. And then this one, you can fold down, put some wording on it or, whatever you want to do. Fold it down, do some fancy cut and some snips on the side. So it's all the same structure, and the tops you could just all do different. And then this is just a smaller bag, straight across, no decoration, just a tea dye. So you can leave them just plain. So those are all the different ways you could do it. Okay. So we got all that. So I wanted to show you guys that. That's the basics. And then the decorating, you can get as crazy and as invented as you want. So let's go ahead. Let's do a little decorating real quick. Because the stamping is easy. You just do a little stamping on it. To do that, I want to kind of show you guys some stencil real quick. Because I think this would be fun. Oh, is that going to fit? You could go this way with it. So on the front here, I'm just going to lay my stencil. Okay, do that. And let's do some vintage photo. And then I'm just going to do a little inking. And you could do acrylic paint. You could do that on your stencils. I mean, you could do anything you want. Just like that. And there you go. So see, that's fun. Just a little decorative something. So you could do stenciling on the front of it. Just like that. Okay. And now I want to show you guys my fun little pocket. Da, 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 da. And I think it's super cute. So it's a great little, and then sewing's optional, of course, but I really love just all the little pockets. I was trying to get something not too tall back here because I didn't want to cover my stitching back there, but so you get a pocket. Now, if you attach this to your journal and you just do glue, glue, glue on 3 sides, you can have a pocket back here, a pocket here, and then a fun little pocket up front. Okay? So let's do it. I think I'm gonna use this size. See, I got my tea dye on the outside here. And here, I'll tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 13 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 13 by 7. So however you want to do it. And we're just going to fold. Do some folding. And like I said, it doesn't matter where you could do the seam wherever you want. So I mean, it's not even. I'll do it a little off kilter here because it doesn't matter. You can do it however you want. But if you're a perfectionist and you really, really need it in the middle, you can definitely do that for sure. Okay. And some days, you know, some days I'm just like, yeah, let's do this. And I think it looks good. So glue wherever you want it. Just a little bead on either side here. Oh, I did it again. So for some reason, I'm really excited about the gluing. So don't glue it yet. Don't do it. So I like to show you guys what not to do, you know, because I want to keep you guys on your toes. So fold it. Fold it up. Now this one I'm doing about 1/2 inch. So fold it up like that. And then you can even get your bone folder if you need to. I mean, you don't really need it, but just give yourself a crease, unfold it. Not sure why I want to glue it every time. Then cut, just for the bulk. Like that. Like that. There we go. Now you can glue it. So take your glue, do a little bead, like that. There we go. And then do your fancy cuts. Which I guess if you're gluing it to your journal, you don't really need a fancy cut back there. because nobody will see it. But if you're just going to clip it to the side of your journal or do something like that, then fancy cuts are fun because when you take it off, you can see it. So I'm just doing a glue. You don't need much. You don't need much. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and snip it. Okay, so make sure you got the back in the back here. How did I do that? So I went ahead and folded it down. Let's just cut this. Okay. And then I'm only cutting a knot on the line. I'm just going to do, because I want it folded over. So I'm just going to do a little trim like that. Just give it a little edging. Okay? Just like that. That's what we got so far. So you just made yourself a bag. I really love the tea dye. It looks really cool. Okay, so you made yourself a bag. Now, the easy part is you just fold it where you want it. Oh, and you know what? I lied. You are gonna see the edging. Jeez, don't listen to me. Okay, so do the fancy because you can see the edging, and then just fold it up as far as you want. See where you want it. Okay. Now, if you're gonna sew it, this is when you need to. Okay. So if you want to do the zigzag here, just undo it. Do your zigzag. Okay. Do your zigzag stitch. Then you can fold it up. Glue it on the sides here. Okay. And then you could just do your whatever stitching you want up on the top, just something you want to do at the top if you're going to do it. You know, just kind of bring it to your sewing machine, sew it along. And then if you want to sew and make a cool decorative thing on here, you're going to want to flip it like this. Move this out of the way and then just do your sewing here. So you could just go ahead and just run it along your sewing machine just like this and just sew right there and do a cool decorative. So I'm going to go ahead and go over and do some fancy stuff on it, and then I will show you guys. So I'll be right back. All right. So there we go. I got it all sewn. And then it's optional if you guys want to keep your threads on the side or, you know, just cut them short. So we got that. And then you can just put your fun little papers in here, however you want. Like that. And I really love that you could see through. So yeah. So these are great to dye your tea and coffee on so you don't get your table all messy. And then go ahead and use them and recycle into cute little bags. And like I said, sewing is just optional. You can just glue everything down. So yeah. So however you want to do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informational. And I would love, love, love if you hit the like button for me if you liked it. And comment down below. It really, really helps me out. And here's all the stuff that we did. And there we go. And I'll get a pretty picture of them and put it at the end of the video so you guys can see. So happy crafting!